Did you know that more Americans live in California alone than in every other Western state combined? Montana, Utah, Idaho, Arizona, Oregon, even Texas. Stack them all up and California still wins. But why? Why does this one state, earthquake-prone, wildfire-ridden, and eye-wateringly expensive, keep attracting tens of millions? Let's dive into the geography, history, and vibes that make California the chosen land of the West. Hey folks, this is Geography Facts, your go-to spot for the weirdest, wildest, and absolutely true stories from around the world. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's dive into Americans live in California alone than in every other Western state combined. The Geography Jackpot. California isn't just a state, it's a continent in disguise. Within a day's drive, you can go from surfing in the Pacific Ocean, to snowboarding in the Sierra Nevadas, to hiking in the Mojave Desert, to wine tasting in Napa Valley, to walking under giant redwood trees older than Rome. This place is geographically buffed like a video game character. And then there's the Central Valley, a 450-mile stretch of ultra-fertile land that produces a quarter of America's food. Almonds, tomatoes, grapes, citrus. If it grows, it probably grows here. Add to that 840 miles of stunning coastline, epic natural landmarks like Yosemite and Big Sur, and weather that feels like Earth is on vacation. Well, living in paradise comes at a price. Living in California is expensive, but millions are still willing to pay it. Why? The climate is no joke. Let's talk weather. In most of the western US, you're dealing with extremes, scorching heat, bitter cold, or both. California? It gets a Goldilocks rating, especially along the coast where ocean breezes create a Mediterranean climate. That means warm, dry summers and mild, wet winters. In places like San Diego or Santa Barbara, the temperature rarely drops below 50 degrees Fahrenheit or rises above 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Year-round. No wonder people stay or move here. Good weather, good wages, good scenery, good vibes. That's not a slogan. That's a lifestyle. The economy is a monster. Now let's talk money. If California were its own country, its economy would be the 5th largest in the world, bigger than the UK or India. And it's diverse. Silicon Valley is the beating heart of global tech. Hollywood exports culture and entertainment worldwide. The Central Valley is the salad bowl of America. The Port of Los Angeles is the busiest container port in the US. And let's not forget aerospace, tourism, renewable energy. The list goes on. For workers, that means opportunity. High-skilled tech jobs, agriculture, entertainment, trade. People don't just move to California for the view, they come for the paycheck. But wait, you're thinking, don't people also leave California in droves? Yes and no. There's a popular narrative that everyone is fleeing California for cheaper states like Texas or Arizona. And sure, some era. But the bigger picture, California still adds hundreds of thousands of people every year, mostly from births and immigration. And it still has a population of nearly 39 million. That's more than all of Canada. The truth is, California acts as a magnet, especially for newcomers to the US. It's a gateway state from Mexico, Asia, the Pacific Islands. The cultural diversity is part of what makes California, well, California. The Gold Rush. To understand how California became the most populated western state, we've got to rewind to the 1849 Gold Rush. Before that, California was a remote Mexican territory with fewer than 100,000 people. Then, gold was discovered. Within a year, over 300,000 people arrived, mostly from the eastern US, Latin America, China, and Europe. And guess what? Most of them never left. Boomtowns became cities, trails became railroads, and soon California was the beating heart of westward expansion. By the early 20th century, California had become synonymous with opportunity: oil, agriculture, aerospace, and eventually Silicon Valley and Hollywood. The gold rush never really ended, it just changed forms. Why not the rest of the West? So why don't people live in the rest of the West? Well, geography has a lot to do with it. States like Nevada and Utah are dominated by mountains and desert. Montana and Wyoming, stunning but brutally cold and isolated. Even states like Washington and Oregon, while beautiful, have more rugged terrain and less flat, livable land. California, by contrast, offers both beauty and comfort. It has room to grow in the Central Valley, climate to attract in the coastal cities, and money to earn in its booming metros. That's a hard combo to beat. But there's a cost. Of course, it's not all sunshine and in-out burgers. California comes with challenges. Wildfires are increasing with climate change. Earthquakes are always lurking. Traffic is legendary. And don't even get us started on housing prices. Living in paradise is expensive, really expensive. And for many, the dream of California is just that, a dream. But despite all that, the state continues to attract dreamers, doers, and risk-takers. Because if you can make it work here, it's kind of like winning the American Dream Lottery. So why do more Americans live in California than any other Western state? Because it offers more of everything. More jobs, more nature, more sunshine, more culture, more chances to chase something bigger. California is complicated, it's paradise, and it's chaos. But for millions of Americans, past and present, it's been worth it. What do you think is the biggest draw to California? Or is there another Western state you think will eventually challenge its population dominance? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this deep dive into the Golden State, smash that like button and subscribe for more surprising geography facts. Until next time.